what is candidate key. A super key, just listen, a super key is a set of one or more column. Remember, a super key is a set of one or more column. Column nothing but attribute to uniquely identifies the row in a table. Remember, set of column means together, means column together, attribute together, not a single column or not a single attribute. Together, if the set of attribute which can uniquely locate or identifies the tuple or the record or the row from the table, then that set of attribute together is nothing but, that set of attribute together is nothing but super key. In a employee table, for example, employee ID, employee name, together, name of the employee, together, right? If they locate the record uniquely, then this combination of attribute act as a super key. Super key would be employee ID. So which can be a together employee ID or employee name. So one or set of attributes. So see the last statement from this presentation. Employee ID can be single, act as a super key, or set of attribute employee ID and employee name together can be act as a super key, or you can combine three attributes together, can be act as a super key, or you can combine four attributes together, can be act as a super key. Yes. So one or more attribute together can be act as a super key, and set of all these super key is called as a super key set. Simple. Super key set means employee ID, employee name. These are the set of super key. Set of super keys. Remember, set of super key. Simple. What is super key? Simple. What is super key? I can here explain. Employee ID can be act as a super key single, or employee ID, passport number, license number, and SSN number together act as a super key. Remember. So hope you understood super key. Super key means one or set of attribute together is nothing but the super key. I will share this video and the presentation with you. No need to be worried. So now I am going for the candidate key. Now candidate key is a type of super key. Remember, it is a super key, with no redundant attribute known as a candidate key. With no redundant attribute. Redundant means duplicate. Redundant means duplicate. Look at this example. A candidate key is an attribute or set of attribute which can uniquely identify or locate the record, tuple, and the row, and the remaining attribute except the primary key as a considered as a candidate key, except the attribute primary key which are considered as a candidate key. The candidate key are as a strong key, act as a primary key. And these are the very derivative statement made from the original one. Look at this example and then everything will be clear. So employee ID, listen to my statement. I am repeating every three key. Employee ID, passport number, license number, SSN number. These all are candidate key. Right now, out of this candidate key, employee ID is the strong key, which is primary key, and rest of passport number, license number, SSN number. Now you can say candidate key. So in other statement, primary key can be said as a candidate key. Simple. Primary key is a candidate key also. And if that candidate key set as a primary key, rest of the all act as a candidate key. Look at an example. Employee ID is the primary key, which is a candidate key. But here we can say employee ID is the primary key, and passport number, license number, SSN number, candidate key. and together employee ID, passport number, license number, SSN. Together, these are the set, and set of the key. Set of the key is nothing but set of the attribute, nothing but the super key. Yeah, set of the attribute, nothing but the super key. Hope you understood. I am repeating again. Employee ID, passport number, license number, SSN. These all are the candidate key right now. Yeah, because there is no redundant attribute in this column. Over. Okay. Now employee ID as a set as a primary key means rest of all now candidate key. Passport number, license number, and SSN number. Candidate key. Now clear. Now set super key. Employee ID. Suppose I said suppose. Suppose employee ID and employee name and employee address together. If you say they locate the record uniquely, then this together act as a super key. Yes, I'm repeating. Employee ID, employee name, employee address together. If they locate the record uniquely from this table, then that together is called as super key. You can choose any attribute from this employee table. You can say, sir, employee ID, passport number, license number, SSN number. Together also locate the record uniquely. Yes. Then you can say super key. Yes. You have a liberty to choose the attribute together which locate the record uniquely, and then you can say this together attribute is a super key. Yeah, this super key. So in one table there is more than one super key. In one table there are more than one candidate key, and in one table there are the attributes which are appropriate to set more than to set the primary key. More than one attribute is appropriate to set as a primary key, but at a time we are setting only one primary key for the sake of better database norm. You will come to know later on what is use of this primary key. So now we hope you understood this candidate key, super key, and the primary key. Now I am moving towards the next key, which is alternative key. So this alternate key is the derivatives of other keys. So we can say it is very simple to understand. Out of all candidate keys, only one key selected as a primary key means remaining key is called as sometimes called as a secondary key. It is not mandatory to say that we can say it is secondary key or the alternate key, one and the same. Remember, it is not mandatory that it is the definition which are derived from other one. So straightforward, simple. So if there are, so out of all candidate key, only one gets selected as a primary key, rest of can be as a alternate key or secondary key. Simple. Yeah. So what is the composite key now? A key that consists of more than one attribute which locate the record uniquely, that can be record uniquely, which is called as a composite key. Together, दो attribute को हम दो attribute एक साथ है, दो attribute एक साथ record unique locate कर रहा है, तो composite key बोल सकते हैं उसको, right? Key that consists of more than one attribute which locate the record, which is derived from the super key. Yeah, said right, super key. So no need to be said. Sometimes they ask a composite key. You should able to define the definition of composite. You should able to define it. You should able to define it. It is not. Sometimes they ask. Otherwise, it is not mandatory to say, right. This definition is derived from the super key. Simple. So more important key, which is a foreign key, and we need to be understood in more realistic way, which is very, very important. Which is very, very important. The foreign key, which is a foreign key. Foreign key are the column of a table. Foreign keys are the column of a table that point to the primary key of another table. Still we not understood. They act as a cross reference between two tables. So I will elaborate this in more realistic in simple way. So next to the PPT, right? Next, same statement here. Foreign key are the column of a table that point to the primary key of another table. They act as a cross reference between tables. I will read all the statements from this presentation and I will elaborate in more simple terms. So look at every statement from the presentation. Read by your own, by keeping your concentration as well. Foreign keys are the column of the table which is used to find out the primary key of another table. In a company, every employee works in specific department. Exactly? Yes. Yes. Warehouse, yeah, development, administrator, many departments. In a company, every employee works in specific department. And employee and a department are two different entities. Exactly. What is entity? We know. Entity is real-time object. So we can't store the information of the department in the employee table. Exactly. Department information is different. Employee table is different. Exactly. So we can't store the information of the table. Information of the department in one employee table. That's why we link these two tables through primary key of one table. Means in department table there is a primary key. Means in employee table there is a primary key. No doubt at all. So we add the primary key of the department table. Very much important. We add the primary key of the department table, department ID as a new attribute in the employee table. Yeah, it is a design aspect and we have to take care of it. Very, very important statement. Very, very important statement. We add the primary key of the department table, which is department ID, as the new attribute in the employee table. We can say now department ID is present as the attribute present in the both table, in department table as well as the employee table. Same. Yes, exactly. So now in employee table, department ID is the foreign key and both tables are related. Very simple. Now in the employee table, department ID acts as a foreign key and department ID in the department table act as a primary key. Exactly. And now both are related because the column name is same and even attribute value is also same. Look at this table. Look at this table. So this is the employee table. This is employee table which having which attribute? Employee ID, employee name, passport number, license number, SSN and department ID. Yeah, this is employee table. Now second table having the attribute, second table is department having the attribute department ID and department name. So here you can say in department table department ID and in employee table is department ID. So in department table department act as a department ID act as a primary key and department ID from the employee table act as a foreign key. Means the employee record of the employee table access by using foreign key department ID. So this department ID for department table act as a primary key and this department ID from employee table act as a foreign key for the table department.